Okay, this, th- I just had a funny thought. This is funny. This is why the thought of 40 acres and a mule is funny. You see, the black population total in America is 18 to 20%. The amount of black people that actually could trace their uh, uh, ethnicity back to a slave or a slave owner, because there's that weird twist too. Some of them were actually slave owners, but it's probably like, I'm going to be generous and say 15% of black people. I'm going to be generous. I don't even think it's that high, but I'm going to be generous. And all 15%, yeah, we've got plenty of land. Like, this is why 40 acres and a mule is funny. Because the government can just say, okay, yeah, you want 40 acres? We're going to give you 40-acre plots at the north of Alaska. Got plenty of land for it. And we've stationed them all out, and here's your paperwork. All you were promised were 40 acres and a mule. We don't know how you're going to get there to your 40 acres, but they are in the United States. That's up to you to figure it out. Also, you only own the top part of the ground because it was for farming reasons. So you can only move there to farm. So any like oil and everything, you don't have any right to. Oh, also, the Native Americans might not like you being out there. So there's that. And that's not the funny part. That's the actual part of the 48. That's the 40 acres part, because that's how that's going to work out. And legally, it could work out that way, and the government just goes, "Yeah, okay, come in. If you're related to this slave person, come in and get your paperwork." Oh, but by the way, it's only one per family, so not all 15 of you motherfuckers get one. If you get 40 acres for your family lineage, so you all came from, all 350 of you came from this one grandma. Here's your grandma's 40 acres and a mule, because the law came out back in 18, what was it, 64, when Sherman went to Atlanta. Yeah. So yeah, you get it from your grandma. Here you go. All of you enjoy it. Oh, and you get one mule, which I love the idea of. I love the idea of these people getting a mule, because like, think of how funny it would be just walking down the street and you just see like almost like, this is where it'd be funny, where instead of going with like logistics and actual reality when it comes to who would actually get land compared to who was promised it through the bloodline, which is not a lot of people, because that's just how that works. But if every black person was given a mule, first of all, that would be fucking outrageous. How do you get that many mules? There's no way there's that many mules on Earth. But every black person is given a mule, and then everywhere you go, there's a black person walking a mule. You go through Walmart, and the Walmart mule, he's got like saddles over him, carrying all this stuff, so they don't have to. You just could be like, "Oh my God, look, a slave has a slave." That is fucking brilliant. It would be like, I wouldn't care about the shit or anything, walk around it, whatever. Horses and mules. White people are used to that shit. So you just walk around it, try not to step in it, constantly watch where you're walking. But oh, wait until the black people that can't actually take their mule around and have to get in a wheelchair or one of those fucking moto scooters are going to the store and there's just shit everywhere. Oh, you sons of bitch. They'd be so fucking pissed. Like, it, the whole scenario of every black person having a mule is hilarious. It's just like, like, this is the world we live in now. Like, I would be laughing my ass off. But that's just me. Either way, the whole situation is ridiculous. If you really want reparations and you keep citing 40 acres and a mule, then that's all that the government owes you. It's 40 acres and a mule, not a money reference to it. And definitely not a money reference to every black person, just the people that stem from 1864 when that general order by General Sherman was issued. If that's the case, it's not the case. It's not legally anything. Even Gavin Newsom said, "Nah, I ain't paying you reparations. I let you play government for a little bit, but that's about all that's going on." So, yeah, it's not legally binding in any way. So, but if it was, and the government agreed with it, I think it would be hilarious that we gave you your 40 acres in the northern part of Alaska and mules, and then because that's all that was promised. So you got to figure out how to get to your land in Alaska. You got to figure out how to thaw it out because it's the northern part of Alaska. How to build on it, live there, and then survive the Native Americans that might come by and be like, "You're living in our hunting ground. Fuck you. You're dead." Uh, that would like that would be years and years and years of hilarity. Like I would be laughing until I died. I would have no reason to never smile again. And that is why 40 Acres and a Mule can be hella funny.